I'm Sabine Otto and I'm the Director of Hospitality and Wellbeing. For me to describe Soltane at this point is such a joy. We're an awesome team and it's really enjoyable to work together. And that, I believe, radiates out to when people come. When we started out in this last iteration of Soltane, which is really 3 years old now, we talked about the values we might have and want to live out of and work out of and cultivate. But around all these values, there was one big circle, and that big circle had the word beauty attached to it. And again, I think when one comes in here, you can feel that has come to life. The Campbell Soltane culture is impacting the individuals that come here, that volunteer, that work, that have employment here, but also their supporters. So it's great to see the growth curve of many different individuals. We hosted a big conference recently and I was asked to just give a brief welcome to Soltane, and I like to quote what I said there. I said, if you take one thing away with you about Soltane, I want you to take away that there's joy here. Because we lost our residential piece, we had to figure out how to build community without that piece. And one of those ideas was to start again what used to be the morning meeting in Soltane, but now it's called Community Forum. We use it not so much in terms of sharing information, but really using it where, say, Krista, who runs the textile, she and her people, they present what they do all day in there, and everybody gets a spot to share what their work is. Alison Rose, who is our development coordinator, she's also a great singer, she's a great musician, she has a lot of talent in very many places. So she was willing to start teaching some songs to us, and that evolved into not only singing songs, but also doing a bit of folk dancing. And just recently we have been joined by an individual who uses sign language, and we asked him and his supporter to use Community Forum to teach us signs. So every week we're going to learn 3 or 4 signs or phrases so that we begin to build up our capacity to communicate with signs. So just going to show, nice to meet you. So the Volunteer Appreciation Lunch has been going for close to a year. We really want to give something back to volunteers. We benefit from their interest in our work. So once a month we just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for volunteering. And then was joined by a weekly community lunch. It draws so many people, they have a good time. People come, they eat, they engage with each other, and then they leave again. And it doesn't take long, but it builds community. So all of these things I feel are really strengthening that our community isn't physically present on campus 24/7, but we have a wide periphery, and that periphery is as strong in its community building expression as I used to know it in the past. And I love that people come in and go out again, and I always think it's like a heartbeat that goes, you don't when you go back out, and I love that. That's great. What creates this atmosphere of joy, I think, is that every single individual that is volunteering, working, showing up here at Campbell Soltane has made the decision, I want to be there. And every person who's together is together because they want to be together. And I think that makes all the difference. It is truly wonderful.